Hey, welcome to What's Up Weekly. We're glad you're here. It's Tuesday, October 10th. Fall has arrived, believe it or not, and with fall comes the National Day of Cake Decorating.
That's right. It's the day that we've all been looking forward to.
Hopefully that means you get to eat the cake after you decorate.
Have you ever decorated a cake in your life?
I have not.
Yeah, me either.
That's probably good for everyone in our lives.
And we usually do out-shouts, but a big shout out to Megan Kirby. She probably decorated one of the most fantastic cakes we've ever seen. Mm-hmm. She did a birthday cake for Claire for her 5th birthday party. Uh-huh. It's a Hello Kitty cake. It was great.
Okay.
And then also Kelly Helwig is a renowned cake decorator. Fantastic. Excellent. She did like this camp theme one for Allie's 5th birthday.
Wow.
Unreal.
Good to know.
Yeah. So, yeah, just so you know.
Happy cake decorating day.
That's right. Hey, parents, in our Kids Ministry Logistics segment, we're going to do a little pop quiz for you and to see how well you can answer this question. And so the question is, what are we teaching your kids on Sundays? If you can't answer the question, that means you failed. And so this is actually the self-esteem segment of What's Up Weekly.
Yeah.
Parents, what we're dealing with in our curriculum and the Gospel Project is really kind of the high point in our 3-year scope and sequence. Mm-hmm. And so we've dealt with Jesus' crucifixion, his resurrection, and now this next week, Jesus is appearing to the Emmaus disciples. And so these are really critical weeks for you to be having some gospel conversations with your kids at home. And so be mindful about what we're teaching. Be praying for our Sunday school teachers and iGrow leaders and youth group leaders and Awana leaders. These are all big issues that we're dealing with in our children and student areas. So just for you to be aware.
They are. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Next Wednesday night, the youth group's going to take a break from our normal Wednesday night programming, and we're actually going to go down to Young's for the evening. It's going to be a fun time. We asked the students meet here at Southgate at 6:30. We're going to leave around 6:35.
Don't be late.
Drive down there all together.
We'll leave you.
Please don't meet us there.
Yeah.
But ask your student to bring money for whatever activities they want to participate in. We'll bring them back by 8:10, and it'll just be a fun time to hang out.
Cool.
Really just play some putt-putt, eat some ice cream, good stuff like that.
Yep. Lots of fun.
And our next event, you've probably heard of through the announcements and the worship folder, is our fall retreat. We actually passed out flyers like this past Sunday in Sunday school and in D groups. Mm-hmm. And so if your student wasn't here or didn't get one, there's a stack of these up in the youth room. That'll be Saturday and Sunday, November 4th and 5th. And we're going down to Scioto Hills Camp again. Great. So it'll be a great time. The last couple fall retreats, we've tackled different spiritual disciplines. Mm-hmm. Last year, we talked about prayer. And this year, we're going to be looking at worship. What's it mean to worship God with all of your life? Great. And then how do you cultivate regular times of worship throughout your week rather than just kind of waiting till Sunday morning? Good. So if you have any questions, please contact me, and you can register your students online on the church website.
All right. Hey, thanks, Pat.
Yep.
It's time for our family discipleship tip of the week. And if you were in corporate worship on Sunday, we had a parent dedication. Mm-hmm. And it was great to see the Harding family and the Phelps family up there. And I gave them a short challenge. And that challenge really flowed out of this resource right here. And so I want to direct this to our parents at home. And so it's called Guidelines for Godly Parenting. And it's written by John MacArthur. And we'll provide a link. There's a free PDF version of this. And so parents, you can access this, work your way through it. Super, super helpful and convicting at times. But I gave the Hardings and the Phelps a challenge on 8 areas where parents are prone to exasperating their kids. Oh, wow. Sometimes intentionally, most times unintentionally. Mm-hmm. But to be aware of those things, I think is just really helpful in training our kids and bringing them up in the fear and admonition of the Lord.
Excellent.
So check this out.
Thank you, Brian. Lastly, we're going to move into our game segment. Woohoo! This week's game is called How Little Do You Know? And in honor of the National Day of Cake Decorating.
Every answer has the word
cake.
Cake.
Excellent.
All right, here we go.
So with that said, we'll have 5 questions for each person.
That's right. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll read the questions to you first.
All right.
We'll see how you do.
Very good.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
A small cake the size of an individual portion.
Cupcake.
Correct. Name of a competition that also means an easy accomplishment.
Cakewalk.
Correct. A rich sweet cake made originally with approximately a pound of each of butter, sugar, and flour.
Pound cake.
Correct. A British sweet cake with raisins, usually buttered and served with hot drink.
Raisin cakes.
Incorrect. Tea cake.
Tea cake.
And a cake or bread made of cornmeal and water or milk, usually cooked on a griddle.
Pancake.
Incorrect. Johnny cake.
Oh, man.
I don't know who Johnny is, but he snuck his way in there. So,
All right. Hey, not too bad. Respectable, I'd say.
3 for 5.
Okay.
60%.
I know.
Set the bar high for me. So we'll see.
Well, you're wearing the crown.
The crown's
here.
still on.
That's right. Okay, Pat. Here we go. A thin, flat cake of batter fried on both sides on a griddle or in a frying pan.
Pancake.
Correct. Name of a holiday cake that also means a crazy or eccentric person.
Nut cake.
Incorrect. Fruitcake. A cake having a firm custard-like texture made with cream cheese, cottage cheese, or both, and sometimes topped with a jam-like fruit mixture.
Cheesecake.
Correct. A cake made with a relatively large amount of butter or other shortening.
Lard cake.
Incorrect. Shortcake.
Shortcake.
A donut or other small cake cooked in deep fat.
Fry cake.
Fried cake is correct. Nice job. Does that mean that we're tied?
It's a tie.
It means we got to settle this. Here we go. Not best of 3. It's just straight
Correct.
up. Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, I'm on the board. It's been weeks since I won.
Drop in the
Not
bucket.
to gloat, but
Drop in the bucket, Brian. Congratulations.
we'll see you next week. See ya.